This is a historical opportunity that is about to begin. And breaking news, the question is actually, is this going to be a historical bull run or a Hindenburg moment? I got both sides. On one side, we have a historical strong stretch for the United States of America's stock market is about to begin. The market's next 18 months. Set to begin in October. Actually, if you guys want to know where they get that, that is the sell in May and go away. And yes, it's October, which actually lines up for me. October, Bitcoin. I get a lot of emails. I want to buy right now. You're almost there. All got out of our heavy positions in December, the XRP, the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, and then we've been trading on the smaller time frames. I know you guys, you're like, but when do we move the big money? Someone just posted a comment. I don't know if it was sarcasm. They're like, well, you know, you screwed up on the XRP call. I was like, wait, what? What? It was between $2 and $3. I want to say closer to 3. I'm like, it's actually going to go to 1. Oh my goodness. Golly gracious, the amount of fire and heat I got on that one. And voila. Look at what the Koreans are doing. This is where all of their household money used to go into the stonks. Now, guys, look at now. They are all in, like, what? And with leverage. Probably not wise. And just to put this in perspective, look at the 2 lines from 20 to 25. That's right now. 49 times larger than the previous 9 years. Now I have a question. You Koreans, you like to gamble? Because that's a gamble. But here is the macro question in the room. In these recessionary times, which they will not say recessionary. Also, congratulations. What are you guys at? 3-4% inflation. Wow, that's amazing. Whatever the government says, you know, just at least double it. Kind of like ladies dating a guy, whatever number he says, just do the opposite. Subtract 50% in all areas. Could be body count, same thing, gentlemen with ladies. There's only been 5. Yeah, get ready to times that by something. Now, in regards to the stock market and the Fed and QE, and it's QE. It's clearly QE. Imagine when this thing gets going, because do you remember the stonk market here? We're coming up to it again. Fed is really juicing it on the short end. So while everyone is getting ready for the stock market to begin, some people are already like all in. We have technical strategist Jay. I like that one. That's not an analyst. It's a strategist. But Jay's given it an 18-month stretch of all of those to stay green. And the S&P 500 has returned more than 26% since February 2025, despite all of the noise. I say you and I can do a lot better than this, if you know, well, charts. And we all went long right there, and I actually was like, yeah, that's about it. Up a little bit more, rejected. You want to come up and get rejected again? And it's nice to have indicators that tell you this is really the bottom. This is really the top. You sure you want to get in on this one at the top? Also, you guys do know a lot less risk when you get in at the bottom. But man, this Hindenburg, 13 Hindenburg omens in 3 months. Now, does that mean that's it? No. This Hindenburg omen indicator that correctly detected the 1987, the 2008 market crashes has been triggered 13 times in the past 3 months for the S&P 500. This is just the 3rd time in history with 13 triggers in 3 months. But, I mean, even when it comes to recessions, I've called at least, I don't know, 100 of the last 2. Being the financial guru that I am, this is not a time to go all in. Boy, are you not just going to see these articles. Citadel Securities called the stock market reset. Now it sees a leverage buildup on the horizon. Also, whatever you do, do not put this on your credit card, which I just read an article yesterday. This is totally conflicting. I read something. You guys are paying off your credit card debt. But are you? Here, let's just see if that number's going down. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's going down. I guess I like that, but 1.3 trillion. That's almost as bad as our interest on debt we have to pay every year for the rest of our lives, and that keeps going up. That is not going down. That is not going down. None of this is going down.
Now to credit card debt in the U.S. It's on the verge of reaching a record high, and Elizabeth Schulze has the latest on the figures from the Federal Reserve. A lot of people feel this out there, Elizabeth, yes, but now we see it showing up in the numbers. Good morning.
We are really seeing this. Good morning, Rebecca. As prices go up, Americans' credit card debt is rising too. A new report from the New York Fed finds Americans collectively owed $1.26 trillion on their credit cards from April through June of this year. That is just shy of the all-time high that was set at the end of last year. In a potentially worrying sign, nearly 13% of all credit card balances are now overdue by 90 days or more. Mint just released its latest inflation numbers. You can see where those price hikes are showing up the most. Gas prices and airfares surging more than 20% in the past year. A lot of that because of higher oil. Other costs like electricity bills, daycare, preschool, medical care, groceries, also higher.
Oh, but I'll give you the big picture when it comes to prices. Do you have any idea the tsunami that is coming? Look at this. This is 34 minutes ago. You see, you get breaking news here. Live updates. Strait of Bravo's Hormuz traffic falls to a new low. It's never been lower. There is no traffic. And then the president comes out and says, we got this. Look at this. Live updates. Another one. Trump says the U.S. has, quote, total control over the Straits of Hormuz and might keep it. Okay. What's going to happen with energy prices? You might not see them if you trade futures. You're seeing them at the pump. See, there's a difference between real and fugazi, the stuff we trade. My question is, when reserves run out in a few weeks, then what? No one's going through it. Both sides have closed it. You grounding your kid and then you grounding yourself, the both of you. Yeah, we're going to stay grounded for life. Someone needs to go out there and make some money. I think this is a gigantic deal. I think what is happening with Japan is a gargantuan deal. This is like Godzilla. This is the juggernaut dollar just wreaking havoc. And we are at debt of 123%, and we're almost there. This will be time to celebrate. So now the question is, well, what do we buy? What do we trade? Well, on a daily, that was silver, which I'll go back to it, but just A plus setups. There's not a trade right now on silver. Maybe a short. I'll show you. Relax. I know people are like, oh my gosh, that's the only thing that's going to save us from this mess. EW. Look, this was my watch list. I'm currently running a sale because it is a new channel, so I can do this because it's really not me, but it is me. It's like $1 something a day. Oh, I was sweating it. Bull market and options. I trade both. But on silver, yeah, I said, enter. Here you go. And now you're overextended. Now you exit. You take profit. You could turn on so many. I have so many different indicators. Okay, that's my glitch. Here's Bravo kit. Let's see if a 7, 8, or 9 came on, saying that's as low as you can go. After that 7, 8, 9, you go higher. On gold, which I told everyone for months, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, go. It'll probably go up to the 200. Might not. You guys are so overextended. What are you guys up on this one, on one contract? 35,000, 40,001. The NASDAQ, I like what happened here. That's your V bottom. And then it kind of peters out. But you got above, like lower, high, lower, high, lower, high, lower. Oh, we got it. Traded this morning, and you want to know, what did we do? Just really quick, I was just testing my buttons. I know that sounds stupid because sometimes it switch. It's the wrong symbol. So yeah, it was a click. That was it. After that, no zone. This is nothing tradable. Go on walk. But there is something gnarly tradable right now. And let me turn everything off so you guys can see this. Oh my gosh. Are you getting ready to make money up? Or are you getting ready to make money down? If you, we're almost there. We sit there. This is what I do. I just sit and wait. But you have to be definitive. Give me exactly where it's going to go. Yes. So if you want to know how to do it, everything that I am teaching you here, even stuff that I cannot. Remember, I talked about the glitch, like, oh, so it can kind of tell you where the levels are? It works amazing for a handful of cryptos. It gets into it, you click buy, it gets out of it, you click sell. Digits go up, teach you $2.99. And it's better to do $2.99 than $3.99. Inflation. This is exciting. I want to trade this thing like right now. Please take advantage of this and then rewind, look and see what that triangle, the falling wedge did. Bet you I'm right. And with that, I will see you in the next trade.